You ready?
Yeah.
1, 3, 7. What's up, guys?
What does that count? 1, 3, 7.
What's up, guys? My name's Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity. And today we are reacting to 7 things not to do when you go to Vietnam. Now, as you guys know, we're going to be traveling once COVID goes away, hopefully.
And as the
channel grows. Yes, so we've got a goal to hit 10,000 subscribers. He says within a month.
I think it can happen. I think it can happen.
I'm giving it 3 months. So guys, if you like this content, with that being said, if you like our content, go ahead and subscribe. We truly appreciate it. And
with that being said,
yeah, we can't express enough how much it means to us. All the support and love you guys have given us is fantastic.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I'm not lonely at night anymore because I can talk to you guys.
Yeah, we sit there. I hope you know we're tired. We are exhausted the next day at work because all night long. Because when we're going to bed, y'all are waking up. So we're sitting there on our phone chatting with y'all.
I'm just talking to you guys.
And then all of a sudden, I mean, I'm sure y'all noticed, like, we stopped communicating because we finally fall asleep around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah.
And then we're back up at, like, I get up at 7:30 in the morning. So, and I'm exhausted.
I love it.
But I'm enjoying it so much. I look forward to getting off of work to come and film. And I get off of work at 7 o'clock, and our video for the day releases at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So my ride home, I'm like, I just want to get home and see how the video's doing, number one, and see what the comments are, number two, because I want to interact. And while we're at, I'm going to leave that part out. Because while we're at work, we're not supposed to be on our phones doing stuff like that. So we look every now and then, but we don't really look at it much.
Right. So, but yeah, guys, we truly appreciate and can't express our gratitude enough for all the subscriptions, love, and support we've gotten. But don't stop. It really helps us out. And like I said, as everyone knows that has been subscribed to us, we do plan on traveling to Asia as soon as all of this lightens up and our channel grows. So when it makes sense to us, we definitely will be traveling out there. We know we're going to Malaysia. We do want to go to Vietnam as well. So,
we have every intention to go to Vietnam.
Yeah. So.
And somebody was telling us that we need to check out Indonesia.
Yes.
And so if there's any videos that we should be reacting to for Indonesia, that will kind of give us a feel for if there's a big automotive culture or even like a scooter culture. If they're food, I mean, based off of what I know, Asia has insane food.
Yeah.
You know,
so if any of you guys want to fly us out there and house us and let us live with you forever,
we'd be down.
I'm okay with that. As long as you feed me,
we're all good.
We're okay.
All right,
guys, you ready to hop on in?
Let's hop on in.
Awesome. Again, 7 things not to do in Vietnam.
Subscribe. Oh yeah, and if you like this video, guys, give us a thumbs up.
You know what? If you don't like this video, give us a thumbs down.
So aggressive.
All right, let's go.
All right. I already like where it starts.
Food.
So to preface this video, I've lived in Vietnam for about a year, and there's something really special about this culture that grabs me. Whether it's the rich culinary history behind their street food scene, or their explosive sense of entrepreneurship, there's something special about this place. Now that being said, having lived here for a year, I've picked up on some things that you might want to know. So without further ado, here are 7 things not to do in Vietnam. Let's get into it.
That was like...
Whoa, look how dense that is.
Oh, I know. That. First of all, that's beautiful.
That's amazing. And then you got these like little townhome apartments on the very bottom. Holy cow. So it's like a downtown, and then it looks like off to the far left, another downtown.
I wonder if this is Vin Homes, because Vin Group owns Vin Homes, and they do a lot of the buildings and townhomes and hotels and things like that. I wonder if Vin Homes runs that. No, I don't know if you noticed, but it was like a desert and then a beach.
Yeah, that was
And
throwing
the-
me off. I was at first I was like, okay, water, because we love seafood.
Yeah.
I do have one question actually, because right now in the U.S., it's the best season right now being crawfish season.
So I've heard that isn't a super popular thing. I had a subscriber that I was messaging last night, actually, and he was asking me, he said, I've never tried, because they call it crayfish, I believe. He said, I've never tried crayfish, crawfish. What is it like?
Okay, this sounds like a good idea for another video.
Oh,
More
that's a
of
messy
in the
video.
life of us. So would y'all be interested in watching us cook crawfish? Because we love eating it, and we can show you it. It's very, it's Cajun. So
I love
Louisiana.
crawfish.
Yeah, what did we buy? 20 pounds?
No, that was 30.
Yeah, we bought 30 pounds, and we went through it in, 2 days?
Yeah, and I cooked it on my stove.
Which is insane. There's they make special cooking.
Like big pots. Yeah, y'all know.
Yeah. But we do it on the stove because we just don't want to spend hundreds of dollars just to be able to cook.
And we don't have anywhere to cook it outside because we live in an apartment.
Yeah.
So,
So if you're interested in seeing us go to the Asian market, grabbing some, it's called the Hong Kong market, just to be 100% honest, grabbing some food and then, or some crawfish, bringing it back, seasoning it, cooking it, and showing how we eat it. If that's something that you're interested in, let us know.
we love you.
I really would love to do that just so we can go eat crawfish.
All right, let's go.
Number 1, don't stop while crossing the street. Now, traffic in Vietnam, especially the big cities, is absolutely insane. And it's hard to wrap your head around visiting for the first time. Now, you'll notice that when a lot of people cross the street, they don't falter. They set a course and they walk.
They look like they're getting
And that's
ready for a
because the way
drag
that
race.
traffic works in
That is, that was a terrible face to pause on. That
Poor
is
guy.
so many scooters in one spot.
Vietnam. It's the motorbikes or the car's responsibility to accommodate you into their flow. So you'll notice that you can cross almost anywhere in the street, and the motorbikes will kind of flow around you like a school of fish. They're anticipating you continuing on the line that you're on, and they plan accordingly. So don't stop at random points.
Yeah, I'd have to get used to that. Because if I see something coming at me,
I'm going to stop.
I mean, your instant reaction is just to freeze up, you know?
So in America, we have a saying called a deer in the headlights. So when you're driving and you see a deer and you light up a deer like in the country and the headlights are just super bright, the deer will freeze up because it won't know what to do.
Yeah.
So kind of same concept. I'd be a deer in the headlights. I'd be like, am I going to die?
Yeah. But apparently you just keep walking.
I just want to ride the scooters, man.
Oh, I know.
Number 2, don't use taxis. Now that's because everyone in Vietnam uses a service called Grab to get around, which is the exact same thing as Uber. But the best part is that in Vietnam, they have motorbike grabs, which means if you're by yourself, it is by far the easiest way to get around. Now I'm trying out the Uber Moto option for Saigon, which I have to say is both the fastest, the cheapest, and the most fun way to get around the city. This will always be the best.
So if you want to ride scooters,
Is he on the back of a scooter with a guy driving it?
no, you get the scooter.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So, and I think our system is based off of China, because for a while we tried, it failed miserably in Texas. Dallas is really spread out, and they did a rental bike system, like multiple companies, Lime Bike, and I don't even remember. It's been so long since they were around. Lime is just the easiest one I can remember. And then they switched over to electric scooters, which I think they also got rid of because people, like I remember reading in the news that somebody took one of the electric scooters and literally went on the highway.
They have the scooters at the bars.
That's what I'm talking about, those scooters.
Yeah.
Somebody
like the
grabbed
regular
one of-
scooters?
Yeah, where you're
Oh, wow.
the Razor style, but
Yeah.
they're electric.
Yeah, they still have them at the bars.
Do they still have them? But the thing is, somebody actually took one on the highway, and they go
My man.
like
Inspiration.
10 miles per hour. You're looking to die.
Oh, that's heart. He
That's-
believes in the scooter.
We got this.
Best way to get around.
That's dope. I like that. One thing I am noticing, and I really wish that, and I feel like the country has kind of pushed away from that, is really cool architecture.
Yeah.
Like I even noticed it with Malaysia, with them building the world's second tallest building,
Mm-hmm.
which we do plan on reacting to that. So again, if y'all want to see it, let us know. But like we have cool buildings, but we haven't like the tall buildings. They're
Our buildings
not
are
as-
average looking building.
Yeah, the architecture has really lowered because, like, outside of Tower, what is it?
The World Trade Center?
World Trade 1 or whatever they call it, the building that took over after the 9/11 towers fell, the Twin Towers fell, and then, but most of the towers or the buildings now they're boring, they're dull. There's nothing
Yeah.
special. The architecture in Asia is amazing.
Yeah, they're dull like Fez.
Super dull.
If you're still watching, comment dull in the comment section.
But Fez ain't dull. Fez is fun.
Number 3, don't be afraid to haggle. Now, there are so many street markets in Vietnam that it's impossible not to find yourself in one at some point during your trip, even if on accident. And the important thing to remember if you want to buy something here is that every price is negotiable, and they tend to strike a hard bargain, especially if you go to tourist markets like Ben Thanh Market in Saigon. You don't want to pay the tourist price. Number 4, and this might be the most important one, don't skip street food.
We won't.
We'll
we
start
promise.
there. We will literally start there, stop there, and
End
never
there.
leave. Yeah, we'll never leave.
If we could bring tents and camp by the street food, we probably will.
Yeah, that would be a thing, like legitimately. Now, the haggling thing, so to be perfectly honest, we know that's a very big thing because we
Yeah.
do have a extraordinarily large population of Asian cultures in this country. And the haggling is brought over, especially in the car industry.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
We know
Yeah.
it. However, if I can afford it and it seems reasonable, I don't necessarily think I would haggle.
Well, it depends on how outrageous
Yeah,
tourist
now-
pricing is.
Yeah, now if they're like, ooh, look at this cool pin, and they're like $30, I'd probably be like, yeah, how about like 75 cents?
What's wrong with a $30 pen?
Yeah. He's got a Mont Blanc. What a waste of money.
All right, I want to see this food.
Street food in Vietnam is the most insane food I've ever had. Both in diversity, quality, flavor, it really has it all. And there are so many amazing dishes to try. And of course, all of it is safe to eat. And one thing I'd say about street food in Vietnam is try to find some of the lesser known dishes that they sell on the street. Everyone knows about pho, but have you heard of banh xeo, which is a crispy crepe filled with pork, shrimp, or bean sprouts cut into little discs? That's the stuff you want to look out for. Number 5, don't confuse currencies. Now, the Vietnamese currency is called dong, which still makes me laugh every time because I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old. And the denominations are huge. Oh god, I swear I didn't do that on purpose. For example, $1 is the equivalent of about 23 to 24,000 dong, with denominations going all the way up to 500,000. Now, because of this, the currency can be kind of confusing with so many zeros after it. So make sure to double check what you're handing a vendor. And make sure you're giving them 20,000 and not 200,000.
Oh, what happened? Oh, I hit mute. Okay, so I don't know if y'all use the same slang that we do. Dong is another
I'm sure they know what that means.
male parts. Anyways, because I wanted to laugh and I don't want to offend anybody because it's I still use
It's
it.
different cultures. You know?
Yeah. It is what it is. It's a different culture, but I don't want to offend anybody. But yes, I do have, just like the guy on here, I have a sense of humor of like
He does.
a 12-year-old.
He's a child.
Yeah, sorry.
Number 6, don't book online. Now, this is surprising for people who travel a lot, because as a general rule, it's almost always cheaper to book online and more expensive in person. But for whatever reason, in Vietnam, it's the opposite of that. If you go to book a hostel or a hotel in person, the price will always be significantly cheaper than if you booked online. And this
Look at that.
That is beautiful.
I want to go there. As much as I love the water, that would be amazing. I do have questions. What are the common animals in places like that? Am I going to get destroyed by some type of jungle tiger?
That would be cool to see you get destroyed by it. I've never seen a tiger in person, and to see one for the first time, like
In the wild?
killing Fez,
That
would be an experience.
not cool. The other question is, do y'all hunt? So in Texas is quite common. Would y'all hunt in a place like here? You know, would y'all go through?
They might have different gun laws.
That's true too.
Because in a lot of states, you can open carry and also conceal carry in the United States, and
We have a lot of weird gun laws.
you can
Or
pretty much
freedoms more.
Yeah, I
than
mean, you
anything.
can buy most guns. So if you wanted to buy a high-powered rifle to hunt, you can.
You could go do that right now. It'll take you
Yeah.
about
It would-
however long it is to pick out the one you want,
Yeah, and then you
Fill
fill
out
out
some
a few
paperwork.
papers and
and you're done. At least in Texas. Every state's very different. So, but anyways, let's move on.
This applies to everything, not just lodging. Renting motorbikes,
I'd
going
love
on
to do
tours, stuff like that. So keep it in mind when you travel there. And last but not least, number 7, don't be afraid talking to locals. Now, the language can be pretty daunting, and you'll find it's hard to communicate with the locals. But that does not mean that you shouldn't interact with them. And even if you just learn
that looks so good.
That looks delicious.
I'm so fat.
one word like cheers, which is yo, it'll go a long way. They're such a fun, friendly, and open people that the language barrier doesn't really apply here. And I guarantee your trip will be
They got tacos, bro.
I don't know if that was a taco.
That's a straight up taco. That was thin bread with food in the middle. That's a taco. I knew I loved these places.
much better if you do. So guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out more of my things,
They have a video of your
click on
mom.
the links on screen now.
My mom will murder
That
you. You know she
was a great
watches
day.
these.
I was joking. It was a mom joke.
I dig it. I absolutely want to go to these places. It's so vastly different than our country. The scooters are amazing. The crazy part is it seems like if you have a car, you can get to work on time
Yeah, it seems like if you have a scooter, you could get to work much faster.
or later, depending on if you're taking the highway or not.
Yeah,
But I mean that, and then you got the water right next to everything, which I mean you have that here, but being able to get like the fresh food, we live kind of far into the off the coast, so we really don't have that opportunity. Excuse me, burping over here. We don't really have an opportunity to get ultra fresh seafood.
yeah. I don't know. Like I said before, we have every intention on traveling, and I am super excited to hit up Vietnam. I'm super excited to hit up Malaysia. We've already made quite a few connections in Vietnam, made some friends, just over speaking with people, and we've made some friends in Malaysia, so we know for sure that those are going to be our first 2 stops out of the country.
Absolutely. And then, like I said, we want to do Indonesia.
Yes.
And then I really want, what was it? What?
I don't know that noise.
No, well, I was in between a sentence and a thought, but there's multiple countries in Asia that I want to go to. Obviously I want to go to the China. I do want to go to Japan. I do want to go to India, but there's several other smaller countries that I would absolutely love to visit that are, not as tourist focused.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of these places have tourist areas, but I mean, they're not oversaturated with constant touristy stuff, which isn't bad. It's actually good because you get the
It's
actual
good for the economy as well.
No, well, getting those tourists, yeah. But I love the raw nature of getting to just go visit a
Right.
place and not go through the touristy
Like
thing.
being a tourist wanting a real experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be real, probably when we go, we're going to connect with several of our watchers
Yeah,
or
hopefully
viewers,
many of you guys.
and we can actually be taken around and told where to go, or at least shown in the real world, because we've already been offered by a million people to do
personal
for
tours,
Malaysia.
help us with translation when we get out there. I mean, it's overwhelming the amount of love and support you guys have shown us.
The only thing I'm worried about is we need somebody to be able to carry the video camera for us.
Yeah,
while
who
we're
wants to help
visiting.
us with video?
Yeah, we're gonna need some help.
We'll
for
buy
sure.
you free food.
Yeah, you'll be highly compensated and yum yum.
Guys, as I said, we're super excited. We're glad that you guys have given us all the support and love on the subscribing. Don't stop. If you could continue, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers within the next month to 3 months.
And if y'all know anybody that might be interested in watching our videos, I get it. To me, I wouldn't want to watch me, but
I love watching me.
I love
kidding.
I love the fact that y'all are enjoying these videos. And if y'all know anybody that might be interested in taking a look at our videos, please share it. It means a lot to us. Again, this is going to be our avenue to get out there.
Yes, I'm going to throw a link right here to our Patreon. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can, and go ahead and subscribe. If you cannot, we completely understand, and we're just glad to see you here.
So with that being said,
My name's Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.
I don't know what that was.
It was love. And if you're still watching, comment love.
You just kissed them.